Beautiful people, my name is Destiny Porter, also known as the Empress D, and I am doing this live today on behalf of the Purposely Awakened magazine. I know we had a little bit of, because of our interviewee is on a different time or in a different time zone as us, so we had a little bit of miscommunication there. But I'm so excited because we should be able to have him here soon, and he will be talking about his business El Toro Verde Canagars. He says it much better than me. I'm like nowhere near Hispanic, so hopefully he can better pronounce that for us. But I'm so excited to see all of you. I hope that you all are having a wonderful night. I am in the fall spirit. Obviously, like I said, fall is my season, so every interview that I have, I'm gonna definitely bring it to y'all. So yeah, I'm so excited to do an Instagram live. Y'all know I don't do Instagram lives very often, so I'm gonna see if I can connect with him right now to make sure everything is great. And like I said, we will be talking about his cannagars. As I said, from my personal understanding, a cannagar is a cigar but with marijuana in it, which is an interesting concept. I think that it's much more convenient than a regular joint or cigar, honestly. So let me see. Here we go. I found them. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. I got it. Okay. He's coming in.
Yeah, I decided to help you out a little bit today. Hello there.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, perfect. I'm sorry about the miscommunication. I know I was like, dang, he's in a different time zone. So I was trying to get all this stuff figured out.
Oh, no
Um,
worries.
but I'm so glad to be joined with you. My name is Destiny Porter, and I will be doing this live on behalf of the Purposely Awakened magazine. Can you please tell myself and the viewers about yourself and what it is that you do?
Yeah. My name is Burney B. I roll the only true hand rolled Canagar, double wrapped, triple cap, just like a Cuban cigar.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to get everybody off tobacco, to death to the backwood.
Absolutely. That's beautiful. So is that what inspired you to get involved in the cannabis business?
Yes, it is. I'm a respiratory therapist by trade.
Oh.
So yeah, well, my father ended up with cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and when I was in the hospital, one of his last visit, they said they couldn't do nothing else for him and told me to go get him some cannabis on the streets because they couldn't get it done at the time. It wasn't no license, it wasn't legal. So from then on, I just really started researching it to see what they were talking about and why would they recommend sending it if they were doctors. So that's when I started doing my research on cannabis. I actually became a respiratory therapist at that time, and here I am.
That is awesome. Oh my goodness. Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Of course, of course. So, of course, I have questions about these cannagars. Can you please tell me how much marijuana each one contains?
Well, we have five different variations, so they start from 1 gram all the way up to 14 grams.
Come again?
Yes, they go from 1 gram to 14 grams.
Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Okay, so I have to ask, have you ever smoked like one of the 14 grams in one session?
No,
Oh,
no, that's next to impossible. I'm sure someone could try, but I don't understand the reasoning behind it.
absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so and I wanted to ask too because I wondered what the original or who the original audience was. Because when I think about cannagars, they're obviously bigger than a regular joint or a blunt. So I'm thinking that it's originally for like professional smokers that just do this. So was there an original audience or at least for you?
Uh, the original audience is me. Uh,
Yes.
my name is Blunt. That's what everybody called me. So
Uh-huh.
I roll the best blunts that I know anybody to roll.
Period.
I don't care what you got, a Swisher Sweet, a Philly, a Vega, a Backwood, a Fanta. I can get you. So I just love rolling. Is what I do. Then somebody tried to get me to smoke cigars, but I did not like cigars at all. Again, I don't like tobacco at all. So, but I did like the swag of cigars, and that's where I got this whole idea.
Absolutely. And I really like it too because it's very, like you said, it's very sophisticated, like cigars. But, for those who like to smoke marijuana, you don't have to keep rolling up, and constantly, it's just there. So I really do like that. It's much more convenient for sure.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Especially when you can just unload it out the box, pop the cap, and smoke. And you're
Hmm.
smoking better than anybody else. The taste is phenomenal. You know,
Absolutely.
I can't really explain it. It's a high end price point, and usually people kind of frown at that. But then once they taste it, they understand what it is.
Speaking of price points, how do you price them? Is it according to like the THC levels or the strand? How does that work?
No, we are in the game of eliminating that part of the situation, trying to see what the strain is. Well, I mean, the strain is cool, but we really don't even disclose the strains we use because of the proprietary situation of the taste. I really don't want nobody duplicating the way the cannabis that I produce taste. So I
Yeah.
don't really disclose the blends that I put, and I usually use a tri blend. So I put three different types of cannabis in one cannabis and mix it with live rosin. So it's just a tasty situation.
Nice. I like that. So, how long do they typically burn for?
It really depends on how you smoke. You know, um, it really depends on how you smoke. Another thing with the cigars, I'll ask you, when is the last time you saw a gentleman share a cigar?
Whew. Well,
Oh
I'm
well.
young, so I don't. I never really seen that before. It's been a while. Like maybe I would say maybe about 10 years, honestly.
See, so the cigar, the whole swag behind the cigar is to not share. Each person should have their own. So if I were to come smoke with somebody, I'd have two or three in my pocket, and I give them one as opposed to letting them hit mine. And it's
Nice.
actually perfect right now for COVID as well, so it works out.
Absolutely. That's perfect. How long have you had your business for?
I've actually been doing this for like 8 years. We started with the whole prop situation, and then they went to 64. So once I got to 64, I hooked up with my squad here, Zana, and yeah, we've been making it happen ever since.
Absolutely. That's perfect. Wow. So how long does it take typically to make a Canagar?
Um, for a single person to roll from beginning to end, I would say it takes almost 45 minutes per cigar. But
Mm.
we have a team that puts it together in different stages.
And that job is absolutely important because I know a lot of celebrities who have professional rollers. So that is awesome. Wow. Are there any other forms of THC that are involved in the process?
No, we just use the leaf, the keef, the rosin, and the flower.
Okay, got you. That's awesome.
High-end flower. That's all we use is top shelf, the best of the best.
And do you grow it?
Right there, Zana. That's where we get it from.
Yeah.
Everything is single source inside. We have a 60,000 square foot facility here in Adelanto,
Wow.
California. Yeah, so we grow a lot.
Wow,
You
I'm
know,
amazed.
thank
So,
you very much.
yes, absolutely. And out of all the Canagars that you have, which is your favorite?
Oh, my favorite is the Jefe. It's a 7 gram, man, the best of the best. I mean, the taste is phenomenal all the way through the cigar, and it probably take me about 3, maybe 4 days to complete it. But
Mm,
it's just a phenomenal experience. You really get the full essence of a cigar when you smoke. the larger ones. I mean, you get it either way. Like this size, it's a Swisher Sweet size. So you get them either way. The taste is good, but when you get to that big boy, it's just the taste, the flavor profile is just the experience is priceless for the price.
Absolutely. I can imagine. Wow. So
And
is
that
that
one
what you
retail,
recommend?
pardon me.
I said, is that what you typically recommend?
I would, if you're looking for the best experience, I would look for the 7 gram one. But I mean, on an economical situation, I would say this is probably your best bet. It's retail at 200, 199 after taxes, but the big one is retail at 499 after taxes.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, you know, Cali's all about taxes.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're
I
getting
definitely understand. So let me ask, what is your ultimate vision for El Toro Verde Cannagars?
to be worldwide. You know, a great milestone for me would be to get on Cigar Aficionado magazine
Hmm.
cover, just as a transition into cannabis cannagars. You know, it'd be dope just to have the professionals look at what I've created and see how it mimics what they've been doing for a while.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so I see that there's a couple questions in the comments. Somebody asked, do you guys ever have visitors at the facility?
Yes, we do. Yeah, we have visitors all the time come through, look at our process, and see my area where we roll, meet my team. So yeah, we're definitely not close to any of that. We love building relationships.
That is awesome. I love it. And then someone else said, where can they find them?
Well, right now, only here with us at Zana. We will be launching actually in 20 stores in the next 14 days.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Congratulations. This is amazing. That is so awesome.
Yeah, it's my baby. She's grown, so
Yeah,
it's exciting right now.
that is beautiful. And so do you guys ship at all or no?
Not as of no, it's not federally mandated yet. So once it's federally mandated, then we can ship. But as of now, I mean, if there's any business prospects in other states, you know, a cultivation can go down to where we can grow in that state if it's legal and, you know, make it happen that way. There's
Got
more than
you.
one way to skin a cat.
That makes sense. Wow, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much. I know that, I didn't want to take up too much of your time, but thank you so much for allowing us to do this interview. It's very informational. Let me tell you, I know like literally nothing about marijuana. So this has been really great for me.
There it is. Glad to educate you on it. I
Yeah,
appreciate the interest in the kind of guard and the company. I appreciate you guys reaching out.
absolutely. And where can we find you?
Everything El Toro Verde. Actually, you know what? I just started a podcast to where we just invite people onto this podcast show and we sit down and smoke cigars with them, you know? So,
Yes, I saw that. Where can I see that at? Because I was looking for it and I didn't see the video. So where can I see these at?
well, we haven't even launched the videos yet live.
Mhm.
We're shooting as we go. We're just editing, you know, just to get the best content we can. So within the next couple of days, we'll be dropping on the Verde Room podcast.com and then the Verde Room podcast on IG as well. So you can check that out there. We'll have a YouTube page too. Everything the Verde Room podcast.
Oh,
Podcast, POTCAST.
oh, I like it.
Smoking pot. we have a care program, so we're working on cannabis awareness, reform, and education. So that's what the premise of our situation and this podcast is: to actually teach people about cannabis, educate them as we elevate to where they can see that we can have an intelligent conversation and still be medicated.
Absolutely. Wow, that is so awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing that and hopefully we can keep in touch and see, all of your new ventures and how this transitions into something much bigger, obviously. So yeah, thank you again.
I see. So Lil Rude is asking about the effects. It's fly. That's what it is. You know, it ain't nothing smoking like it. It's the smoothest thing smoking.
Yes, that is awesome. Oh, well,
Yeah.
thank you. And hopefully, like I said, we'll stay connected and things like that so that maybe we can do another interview sometime within the next 6 months so we can see what you still got going on.
Well, hopefully, Miss Destiny, you come sit down and interview with me on the podcast.
You know what? I would be down for that. Absolutely.
Anything else would be uncivilized.
I hear you. Absolutely. That would be great. Well, thank you. And, I hope that you have a wonderful day and we'll keep in touch.
Thank you, Miss Destiny. I will have a beautiful day. You do the same.
Absolutely.
So take care.
You too.